daddy didn't have the walking blues. What are you talking about? He stayed right there with his family. He was just as evil as he could be. My mama couldn't stand him. Couldn't stand that evilness. She run off when I was about 8. She sneaks out one night after he gone to sleep. Told me she'd come back for me. I ain't never seen her no more. All his women run off and left him. He wasn't good for nobody. When my turn come to head out, I was 14, and I was sniffing around Joe Canewell's door. We had this old mule we called Gray Boy. My daddy sent me out to do some plowing. I tie up Gray Boy and go fooling around with Joe Canewell's daughter. We done found us a nice little spot and got real cozy with each other. She about 13, and we both figured we was grown, so we down there enjoying ourselves. Ain't thinking about nothing. We didn't know. Gray Boy got loose, wandered back to the house, and my daddy was looking for him. We down there by the creek enjoying ourselves. When my daddy come up on us, surprised us. He had them leather straps from the mule and commenced to whooping me like there was no tomorrow. I jumped up, mad and embarrassed. I was scared of my daddy. When he commenced to whooping on me, quite naturally I run to get out the way. Now I thought he was mad because I hadn't done my work. But I see where he was chasing me off so he could have that gal to himself. When I see what the matter of it was, I lost all fear of my daddy. Right there is when I became a man at 14 years of age. Now, it was my turn to run him off. I picked up them same reins he had used on me. I picked up them reins and I commenced to whip it on him. The girl jumped up and ran off, and when my daddy turned to face me, I could see why. The devil hadn't come and got him. Because he was the devil himself. I don't know what happened. When I woke up, I was laying right there by the creek. And Blue, this old dog we had, was licking my face. I thought I was blind. I couldn't see nothing. My eyes were swollen shut. I laid there and cried. I didn't know what I was going to do. The only thing I knew was the time had come for me to leave my daddy's house. And right there, the world suddenly got big. And it took a long time for me to cut it down to where I could handle it. Part of that cutting down was where I got to the place where I could feel him kicking in my blood, and knew the only thing that separated us was a matter